Hey, what's up everyone, this is Plzzzzzzz here, and today I'm bringing back the Zone video series for Modern Warfare 3. So this video here is a map breakdown of Village, so it's kind of hard to tell what is what from these overhead views here, so I went and labeled some of the main parts of the map so you can get kind of an idea where everything is at. Now for the zones here, you guys know the drill. Green is the safe zones and will get you the highest kill death, red is the danger zones and will get you the lowest kill death, and orange or the yellowish zones are the transition zones that will lead you to the safe zones in a low risk manner. So just a few things I want to point out. As you can see, I like that river area down there, as well as the cliff and well area over there by A. And you can see that the middle of the map where all the pathways meet is where all the danger zones are at, so those are the areas that you want to avoid. And now right here I'm showing you the main spawn areas, so you always have a general idea of where the enemy team is spawning at. Alright, so into the game now. You see that I don't go straight for the B or C flags. I like to go into the safe area here, behind the cover that I'm showing you here, and try and pick up a quick kill of someone trying to rush C, which is what I do right here. Now when I do move over to the A side of the map, you'll notice most of the time I either use the river that goes under the B bridge, or I'll go all the way around the right side of the map, trying to flank some guys battling at B, which is what I do right here. I think after I die, I die right here, and then that's what I'm going to do. But what you don't want to do is go over there by that truck area, that whole danger zone where all the paths meet. You don't want to use that to get over to the A side of the map. You want to be using the river down there, and then that skinny bridge over there on the far right side of the map. Now Village here is mostly an outdoor map with few places to hide from air support. So what I like to do is use the Predator, Reaper, or Overwatch and AC-130 setup. Now you can see that this cover that I'm using right here behind this barrel sort of is a good line of sight to kill people at B, and you'll see me using this a lot. Might not use it as much in this video, but I'd use that covered there behind that barrel when people are going for B. That is a really good area and line of sight to use. Now right here you can see that I'm throwing down the motion sensor portable radar. I like throwing that down at the middle of B here, and right here you can see that I'm flanking behind them. The way that I just came from to get the B side, that's the flanking route that I want you to take, to flank around all those people that are battling there by B. But yeah, throw the portable radar down there by B, because that's a big flanking area all around B there, so throw that down. So when you're over here at A, where I'm at right now, and you're at the well and cliff, you'll know if they're flanking from over there. Now that I'm over here in the safe zone, you're going to see that this is going to be where I'm picking up all the kills. You can see already I have my Predator missile now. So it kind of demonstrates you use that flanking area, and now watch the spreader missile here. And boom goes the dynamite. But yeah, it shows you to use that far right side to get over here to the well area over here by A, and then this is where you can pick up all your kills. You're going to see that I pick up a majority of my kills here. I'm going on a pretty long streak right here. I'm all out of ammo, but thankfully I got my trusty MP9 here, and I end up picking up a lot of kills with this. Now, with the spawn areas I showed you in the beginning, the one that you really got to be careful about is when they spawn you over there at C. That lower left spawn there on the overhead map view. When you spawn there, you're instantly in a danger zone, and that seems to be the #1 place I get spawn killed at. Now, if you spawn on the A side of the map outside the cave, on the overhead map you'll see the transition zone. From there is all around the back side of the cave there, and that's the route you want to take to get to A in the well area. Now you can see right here that guy had the IMS down there, but that's not killing me with my Stalker Pro on. Actually, a couple times I almost ran right over that thing, but luckily with my Stalker Pro, I don't have to worry about that too much. But yeah, this situation I was in here was a really tight situation. I had an MP9, and I think I almost got to the MOAB. I do end up getting killed. And right there I got really lucky. I turned around and luckily got that guy and got his G36C. But yeah, I almost get to the MOAB, so what I did is I didn't call this AC-130 in right here, and what I thought it would do was that two AC-130s would stack up, so I ended up getting another AC-130, and so therefore I ended up losing this one. I don't know, I guess I'm sort of a noob at this game, and I didn't know that if you get two AC-130s and you don't use the first one, then they don't stack up, which is kind of dumb, but oh well, I still did really good in this game. It was a really good gameplay for a zone video here. Alright, now this line of sight here that you can see, I'm hiding behind the well here, looking into the cave. This is probably the best line of sight on the map. Even when there's snipers in there, you have the advantage. So, use this wall here if they're spawning over in the cave, but be careful, they will be flanking around towards B because they're spawning over there towards C. So be careful about that. That's why I threw the portable radar down over there by B, so, I know if they're coming behind me. And, I don't blame them for using that flanking area over there by B and across the B bridge to get to me. I mean, that's what I use a lot of times, too. It avoids the high traffic areas over there in the middle of the map. Just stay away from those areas. I stress that a lot. Stay away from that truck that I showed you in the beginning. Just the whole area where all the pathways meet, where all the danger zones are. Avoid that. Use the river, use that skinny bridge on the far right over there by B. Don't go across the B bridge. The only time you want to go on the B bridge is if you're actually going to capture B, and you're going to see that's the only time I think that I actually went on that bridge was to try and capture B. Now back to the spawns again. You got to be careful if you're up on the cliff there. They can actually spawn over here at A. Even if you have it, I've seen it happen. If you're up on the cliff at A, and you have A, they can spawn back there behind the well, right behind you, so you got to be really careful about that. That has happened to me a few times. And actually, on the spawn areas that I showed you in the beginning, that was one of the areas I showed you right here where I am at right now. They can spawn here, and in Team Deathmatch, probably not as much in Domination if you have A, but it has happened to me. But Team Deathmatch especially, they will spawn there right behind you if you're up there on the cliff. The spawns, again, are a little bit screwed up in this game. So you gotta really watch that and be careful about that. Alright, so for those of you that have, stuck around for this long in the video, stay tuned to the end of the video, because what I'm going to do is I show you what my kill death was in each of the zones. I show you how many kills and how many deaths I got in each of the zones, so stay tuned for that. So at this point, you guys should have a pretty good idea of how to play this map. Use those lines that I showed you. Use the transition zones that I showed you, the safe zones, and just really the main part is just avoid those danger zones over there that are sort of by C in that truck area there, because that's the #1 spot that I always end up dying. Again, if I spawn over there by C, it seems like I get spawn killed, so just try to avoid that. Alright, so now the area that I'm about to head to right here is a safe zone that I really haven't talked about too much. I'm going to be heading under the bridge here. And it's sort of just this tiny little safe zone behind a rock. You're going to see that pick up like 3 to 4 kills, or I don't know how many kills it is, but it's this area behind a rock here down in the river. Really good for cover. The only way that they can come behind you is flanking all the way behind you and going under the bridge there from where you came from, which really isn't likely to happen. And again, you should have the portable radar over there under the bridge, so you should know if they're coming anyways. You can see right here, right behind this rock here, I'm picking up a ton of kills. It's good for cover. I really don't get killed here too often, so I do consider this a safe zone. And it's usually the time that I'm using this is when they're over spawning there in the cave there. They have A, we have C and B. So I like using this here to pick up a lot of kills. They're all funneling down here into the danger zone, and I got good cover here behind the rock to pick up a lot of kills. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I went 43-3, and here at the end, I'm going to be showing you my kills and deaths, what I won in each of the zones, as well as how many kill streak kills I got. Now, I never asked for this before, but if you guys could please like the video. I put so much work into these zone videos here, and it just really means a lot to, see a bunch of like ratings on this, because I really do spend a lot of time making these videos. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you picked up a few tips. And until next time, guys, see ya.